Welcome everybody to Demo Crazy. And it has been a very weird week. I mean, it's always been chaotic this past year. It's only been a year. And first of all, so Trump wants to make an arch like on a Vietnam vet cemetery. Why? What does he gain from? You dodged the draft during Vietnam. Why in God's name would you want to build that over the fucking memorial of Vietnam veterans? What?
I would just be like, what's happening with your ballroom, bro? Like, you keep taking out these projects, and it just destroys, and it leaves them there.
It's so weird. Oh, Gabe, you're muted, by the way. It's so dumb. And I mean, like, granted, the veterans are suing to stop that, rightfully so. The fuck do you want an arch over there for? And then
It's just, he's just trying to build shit to put his name on shit. That's right now his game. Is like, if his ploy to interfere with the midterms, all that shit doesn't go, he's like, I can't do anything. So it's just like, it's grifts. It's just doubling down on grifts.
yes. Go ahead.
No, I just said yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Dude,
It's basically like the South Park underwear gnomes with the plan. Like, plan one, get the power. Plan two, plan three, take the money. Like, that's it. And then plan two is just plug in with any crazy shit I come up with today's shit on there. It's almost like Peaky the Brain, but a bizarre world.
speaking of like plan one, take to plan two. What the hell is his plan two? What is he doing with that $10 billion he's gonna do for the fucking Board of Peace?
He just taking for his own slush fund because he was just like, hey, I'm going to take $10 billion on myself and put in this border piece of shit that I made out, which is basically the Legion of Doom. And then
Much.
everyone else pays me $1 billion. I'm the chairman. I can't be deposed. I choose a successor, and I can use the money how I want. Oh, by the way, I'm going to sue the IRS for $10 billion too.
Like,
They put it all in that goddamn Gaza development deal with Jared fucking Kushner.
yeah, that's where our tech sellers is going to people. First to Argentina, now to Gaza. Next to the moon. And why the moon? Because in Trump's mind, it's probably made of cheese, and he wants in on that racket.
Well,
Trump,
that and they finally acknowledge their Mars clock time frame isn't going to work out.
no shit, anyone could have told them that. I mean, like, everybody told them that. But, like, look, oh my god. Okay, people, as much as I want to break down why going to Mars is not happening anytime soon, uh, there are other things to focus on. But one of the main things is it's just even when you have the timing down, there's just no way you can land boots over there. Fuck no. It's fucking you know what? No. I'm not gonna go for why Mars is a thing when I could go after the Prince Andrew bit. That was funny. That was really funny. I can't even call him Prince because he's not a prince anymore. He's just Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Generic white guy name, Andrew. He got arrested. What was it? What was it for? Like, he got arrested because he was giving out. He was allegedly giving out confidential information or whatever. And did you see the photo of him in that squad car?
I'd be sad too.
Right? The thing, I'll be most pissed off if I was Andrew, bro. Like, you did horrible stuff on there, but you thought your family was protecting yourself on there. You would think, like, yo, I know I'm not a prince, but someone give me a heads up. I could have been, like, in Switzerland or some shit. Like, knowing, that's what I'd be the most pissed about in the situation. Like, bro, because I was like, at some point, somewhere, one of these family members knew ahead of time that they was going to do this shit. You know, so, and no one gave you a call. That means you are out of the circle, out of the family plan. Don't show up to the barbecue.
Show up to the barbecue. Yeah, no, like his photo, that photo of him in the squad car was hilarious. You know he's gonna be the next Epstein. He's gonna have his own files, and they're gonna find him dead in a cell and some other shit because like he's like, oh, I can talk, but then that'll happen.
Well, oh, if I was him, I'd be singing like crazy. Like I would have been already talking the first second I was in the fucking handcuffs when they lead to the car. I'd already been talking. Like, I mean, at this point, you just gotta be like, it's on, man. Like, let's just have fun. Say everything on the shit on there. Of course, more of Trump's name will get out there. Trump will deny it, and then Trump will go do some bullshit, tariff stuff to England more.
Ugh. Yeah, hold on, I gotta scratch my leg. Sorry, but yeah, it's like that is just wild. Like, and fucking the Harry. Yeah, the king's all like, he was just basically saying, "Yeah, that happened." He just said, "Yeah,
I
that
mean,
happened."
The sad part is that other people in the world is respond to like the Sultan guy got taken down. It's like everyone else is like, yeah, this guy is toxic. Having this guy when it's credible, we need to get rid of him because it makes sense because we're not monsters, and also politically it makes sense. America's like, fuck that, double down, protect these people. Did you see how what the down numbers are?
yep,
What's
us and
that?
our Dow.
Oh yes, the Dow is up what 5,000 points according to Pam Bondi when she had that public meltdown.
But
Not
then it goes back down, and it's just like, okay, cool, Epstein filed. Oh, still not going away. Okay, well, we're gonna do some other racist shit or something else and everything. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, we're also gonna go to war with Iran for some reason.
Iran.
we got free time.
And it's just so, it's like, this is so crazy, batshit fucking move. And yet, I know that they're fucking baptized by Fox News and everything. But I mean, even if you were like a grifter at Fox News, won't you? If you're an anchor at that, how detached you got to be to money just to be like, I know what's happening, and this shit should scare me, but I'm going out here and be like, everything's fine, taking it down.
Well, the thing is, if Fox News was willing to go, what's the word I'm looking for? If Fox News was willing to throw white people under the bus when they were killed by ICE, I think Fox News has officially lost their fucking minds too.
Yeah,
I mean, there's just nothing
they're
else.
just going with anything that functions right now.
Yeah, the only people that actually like are sane-ish, well, sane-ish, is like Stephen Colbert when he was like he called out the censorship of CBS and CVS. What the fuck is wrong with me? CBS.
CBS.
Yeah, I know. And he's just talking about like all that shit when he couldn't interview the fucking what's his name? It starts with a T, but whatever. Anyway, after that fallout, and he was just like, "Oh, we had Jasmine Crockett like a ton of times," and then Jasmine Crockett's all like, "Yeah,
Oh, Rico.
yeah." The Tellerico interview that just didn't go down, which in turn ended up getting him like just a shitload of more attention than originally intended. So, and like, okay, I'm just gonna say this, like when Jasmine Crockett had to like make a response saying like, "Oh yeah, I was on Colbert. He never gave me any." Like people accused her of throwing him under the bus, and I'm just all like, no. Well,
I mean, she's being honest
yeah, that's
because
her thing.
from the aspect of being addressed about it, she wasn't, and they could have, and that would have resolved it on the spot. I mean, they really could have, but they chose not to. But I get why they chose not to. But from her side, at the same time, she has been on there before. So she knows they're not like hard blocking them at the same time. She could probably come on right after. So it's like there are no hard feelings, but she honestly has been on twice. Tellerico had not been on.
Yep.
So it kind of makes sense that you fight to get him on, but you don't really need to fight to get Crockett, given you could just contact her at any point and she'd go, yeah.
But yeah, like that head blew up on fucking Ellison's face. I'm glad it blew up in his face though at the end of the day, because he's just all like, he's trying to respond saying, "We're not censoring, we're just doing stuff," and like the FCC is just all like bashing CBS too for like censorship. Meanwhile, he's going to turn around and say like, "Yeah, I'm going to enforce the equal time thing, or at least reevaluate stuff."
Well, and the sad thing is, even with that, even fucking Laura Ingram called him out on that. She's like, "Hey, I used to work over there. That's not been enforced. It's not been enforced for a while." He's like, yeah, it hasn't. Okay, so you're bullshitting and pulling it out of nowhere. Because if she fucking worked there at a point and they didn't have that issue, like, you're being called out on Fox News by someone who's not even trying to call you out. She's just like, yeah, I work there. You're bullshit. What, do you have a better excuse?
I mean, you could argue that they originally made Fox News because they wanted to skirt the equal fucking thing. Like, that's the main point.
There has to be some type of ridiculous legal paperwork for how the hell they're still called Fox News.
This is because they got the entertainment in there.
But even then, news has to have some standing within the legal court. Like, there has to be a legal definition of news. So I'm curious what it technically... I've not taken time to look it up. I'm just curious what it is. Because it should not be hard to prove that's not news, that's entertainment. So they have to drop the news. But, like I said, there may be some... Legal definitions and regular definitions are different. So there may be some legal definition that lets them still get away with it.
Well, yeah, because like 90% of the Fox personalities, or at least the popular ones, they're not journalists. They're political commentators. They're essentially podcasters before podcasts became a thing. That's it.
I mean, look at Pete Hegseth, right? He's just a drunk they found at a bar.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of them get hired the same way that reality TV stars do get hired. You go on the show to get noticed, and then you just see who's going to grab you after that. It doesn't matter that you're specialized in whatever the hell it is. It's just, hey, they saw me. They think I'm a good image. Cool. That's all Fox does. But the problem being is eventually when they become a bad image, they still don't let go of them.
Yeah.
True. Speaking of...
Well, okay. I slightly retract that. Except with Janine. Because her ass, after she got free, they talked mad shit. They unleashed the mad shit on her. So at least Hegseth hasn't gotten the degree of stuff coming out regarding how they really felt about Piero.
Well, Janine, all she has to do is just go to that bunker in that fucking Phantom Zone thing, or the hell she broadcast from after the guy got hit with his sandwich.
I don't feel like that's secure. She still has to get her alcohol. There's a delivery person that knows.
Yeah.
Like, does she look like the type that would leave the facility to go get her own alcohol and then come back to the facility?
So we go searching for her, we use booze hounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't even look like she knows how to have sex properly. But like,
I don't even think you need the booze hounds. Just put that one that I can't remember its name. That one big dog that's carrying the alcohol.
Sid Bernard.
Yeah, Sid Bernard.
Just put him out in the yard. Just let him casually walk down the street and see if she goes chasing after it.
That's how you catch them. It's like, let it out. And it's like, but you don't even need a giant net. It's just like, when she gets startled, you just come shaking this bottle of Cabernet. Here we go. No, that's too much of a budget.
Smell it a mile away.
That's too much of a budget. You get a box wine in Frisia.
See,
Let's shake it over here. Easiest person to catch. Know what you do? No, you get a twofer. Someone get a bottle of Forensia and someone else get a bottle of scotch. We can get Pete Headset too.
Oh no, that combination, you might pull too many people from Fox. That's we're basically turning into ice if you're doing that.
Hey, some people like scotch on the rocks.
Yeah, wrong. Robert's not exactly wrong. But hey, at the very least, if you want to talk about like who's wilding out right now, oh god, I really hate putting this asshole in demo crazy when really he belongs in hell. Or I don't even want to put him in Slab Lounge, but at the where the fuck does Nick Fuentes get off talking about like how, oh, I'm not like white supremacist, sad MAGA people. Don't vote. Well, you're right. You shouldn't vote in the midterms. You should let the Smellocrats win because yes, that means hopefully there'll be like checks and balances coming back again. Well, I mean to be fair, that's not necessarily true because
But
the
it's
Supreme
but it's
Court
literally
tariffs.
because of like he said though. It's because he likes to be a troll, and everybody on the side now is too dumb to even properly troll.
Yeah, see, I'm saying like they miss. He's sitting around saying, "Man, I miss the days when we were non-power and we could just say whatever we want to without knowing we have to actually do shit." Like I hate doing shit.
And then on top of that, now that they're so outraged about everything, he feels like he has to do stuff. He's basically feel like he has to have a job. That's
Right?
why he doesn't want to do it. It's become a job as opposed to just a free activity that he can vent in.
Well,
White
Yep.
supremacy was probably his escapism, which is sad, but that's probably what it was.
Right? It's super easy to claim all this crazy shit, do this shit, but you knowing that, hey, I don't have to actually do shit because I'm not in power. It'll be crazy to go against the government. They know we always have that backup. So I can just say wow out crazy shit, knowing like we're not going to actually do this. Now, with Trump on shit, it's like, oh, we actually could do this. Oh, hey, let's go get these guns. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Now you have to actually show up to shit.
He can't even tell jokes the way he wants to because they're going to take it seriously. So if he throws a racist joke and he's intending it as a joke, now it's become his views. That's what he doesn't like. He can't play around and be in obscurity like he was before, where he could just be like, no, that wouldn't. No, now you're on the right. So everything you say becomes fact to them, whether it is or not.
it's just so weird how he's just raging at the very base that platformed him to begin with. Like he raged at Toilet Paper USA's whatever halftime show that was. Now he's raging at like he's hating on Trump and he's hating on the right wing and he's telling everyone to not vote, which you shouldn't do. You should not vote. Like let us who actually want checks and balances coming back vote. Let us vote. You don't have to. You MAGA people don't have to. You don't have to. But it's just hearing that rant with his smug face, and I'm like, dude, and like people were like, he used to be a liberal, right? I'm like, the fuck are you talking? He was a Candace Owens. He pulled a Candace Owens, really? I'm like,
Yeah. No, sadly, most of the right does that. Because remember, originally Donald Trump was a Democrat.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, most of the right, at some point, were on the other side. And then when the culture gave into, oh, the right seems kind of cool, they all casually shifted their way over. They just did it at different times. Some weren't as known because they became big when they suddenly went to the right. But they were sitting on the left. Just nobody cared about them. Because wholeheartedly, no one cared about Nick Fuentes until he appeared on the right talking mad shit. Then it's like, who fucks that? But he existed before then. There's videos. Like, he's there. He's just, no one cared.
And they also realize, like, bro, like, sometimes you're on the left, like, yeah, left security tests, they'll actually get rid of you, right? It's like, that's why it's like, you see, like, if I shift to the right, once I'm in there, I have like an 80% chance of them never fucking leaving. That's what Fetterman's fucking doing. So much of his cinema was like, Fetterman already knew, like, Democrats hate you, they're not going to really re-elect you. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep fucking with the Republicans. Oh, hey, I'm gonna think about switching to a Republican. Of course you are, because you're gonna get back with the Democrats. Like everyone can see your ass.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Even as a fucking hoodie wearing ass, and he was just like, ah, yeah, I'm all left, and like now he's just a dick.
But
Yeah,
that's kind of where they're all standing at this point. They don't know what to do with themselves. When you suddenly had been complaining your whole time about not being in power and what you could do when you're in power, and then you're in power and you got to back it up, who can you complain about? Like, they try their best to still blame Democrats on stuff, but we are now a year in. You can't blame Democrats. You're the majority in everything.
They tried that the first time around when fucking retardicans, they didn't even want to build the fucking wall, for God's sake. And then you had that one asshole's like, oh, I'm a veteran, I'll build the wall, just give me money on my crowdfunding thing. And he ended up getting indicted because, guess what? It was a fraud.
So sad.
But hey, at the very least, I can still say there's some checks and balances, considering how the tariffs were ruled illegal. There's that. I mean, it's a win.
Yeah.
But nobody knows what's going to happen next in terms of like, oh, like people are just like, you already have like businesses demanding refunds for like them paying the tariffs. That's not going to happen. Uncle Sam's going to keep that money. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, yes and no, because at the same time, you're going to have citizens demanding shit because that's still our money. So you have to pay somebody.
When do citizens have power? Remember, 2 were gunned down in Minnesota, and like, was there any real?
When have citizens not had bullets shown to fly after they start thinking financially?
Sure.
Like, enough of the citizens start craving money and can't pay for things, but they still got bullets. Like, you gonna show up somewhere. It's gonna be bank robberies, it's gonna be stores, or it's gonna be up at that Capitol.
Or it's gonna
but money's gonna appear if money's not given back in one way or another. If he sends it to the companies, everybody's just gonna be mad at the companies, which is most likely what he would do. If he doesn't give it to the companies, we're questioning where our money's going. Because the companies doesn't have it and their rates are still going up. So animosity straight at the government. His best bet is to give it to the companies and have everybody be mad at the companies who aren't giving money back.
Well, most likely what's going to happen is, like, he'll go, like, Fox News will cover for him saying, oh, we're not giving the money back, we're not going to get any money back because it's patriotism. It's the same, that same argument they use for inflation going up to begin with. When they were just like, it's patriotism. It's not patriotism to pay more money. What the fuck are you talking about? It's inflation. Fuck you.
Patriotism. I don't even give the church extra money. Well, I'm going to give the country extra money.
Yeah,
Jesus doesn't even get a bigger check from me.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't like paying. I don't want to pay my taxes. You're telling me I got to pay more money for? Fuck you, bastards. God, I hate Fox News. I really hate Fox News.
No, what I hate about this dumbest, no, I hate about this most dumbest timeline never in and shit on here. That I've been seeing some clips. Like I saw the recent thing with Tucker Carlson with that Huckabee guy from Israel, and it's like nowadays when it's like I'm agreeing with fucking Tucker Carlson. How dare you? Right? Like how dare you make me this man's ally?
To be fair, I felt like that this whole time regarding Candace and TPUSA. It's kind of like,
right?
I have to agree with you.
Right? It's like, that's how fucked up this shit is that I'm not a person's side that I hate. This is fucking Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta's just like, go Frieza. Like that's how we're fucked in here. We're in our universe could be a race, so go Frieza.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. This is good lord, good lord. The the Trump triumphant arch, the fucking the
I don't
$10.
understand why we need an arch. We have existed this whole time with no huge arch. What is that arch going to do? What? Like, I get you're trying to be all like, oh, let's show off stuff. Show off with something constructive. Build a building that does stuff.
You remember the days when we didn't have to worry about stuff, and they're just saying infrastructure week. Wasn't that great?
A colleague of mine, like I was talking to a colleague of mine, and I was just so like, man, I missed it. I missed 2008, and she was like, why? Like what? No, not 2008. I mean, 2014, and she's all like, why? What's so? There was nothing good in 2014. I'm like, exactly. The world was boring.
Why?
It was quiet. It wasn't this. Good lord. Say what
We
you
would get some
want.
good
You can
days.
say whatever the fuck you want about Barack Obama. You can. There's some he did some shit that even I'm not okay with. There's something like the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare, that I wish it had, but like those concessions he had to make, whatever. But like it or not, the world was quiet. When the swine flu hit, he basically said, don't listen to me, listen to these people. Everybody listened to those people, and everything was fine. When the shutdown happened, he planned that shit 6 months in advance. And the shutdown happened, and nobody lost their shit. And then when, like, the world, when everybody was like, oh no, Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, ew. When it finally went through, everything was fine. The world was quiet. Now look at where we are. You have people trying to say like, "Oh, let's get rid of Obamacare." Yeah, let's get rid of Obamacare. They're still saying that, but like they can't because those idiots still can't put two and two together and say when it comes to the fact that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are literally the same thing. The arch. The fucking, what he wants to do with Gaza, what he wanted to call it at one point, New Israel or some shit, like, oh my god, like, just, the Board of Peace? Like, when you call it
Basically, it leads you to doom.
I'm also confused. Why would you bother to call it the Board of Peace when you changed the Department of Defense to the Department of War?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would you? It's kind of like I can't process that. Why would you suddenly be like, we're about peace? Your War Department doesn't say that. You know, the one that used to be Defense. Then peace made sense.
Well, the thing is that a majority of the people on the Board of Peace are war criminals.
That too. And, you know, like, when you say Board of Peace, and you have the Department of War, are you saying you're literally bored of the concept of peace and just want to start World War III? Because that's what it sounds like to me when you look at the members of that.
I think they're actually spelling it Piece.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think it is $1 billion for them to sit around and have ice cream cake. That's all it is a fancy. Reno Rich is like, I'm on the border, blah, blah. What do you do there? Well, you know what? It's show there. I just like basically be able to tell people I'm on a border something.
Take a nap while, you know, Trump says some stuff. I don't have to care because I just go back home after he's done.
Pass around underage girls because, hey, well, they're not 12, they're 13, so that's still passable for them, according
Well,
to Trump.
someone took over Epstein's shit.
Mhm.
They weren't going to let that shit just die.
Yeah, exactly. Good Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. This is the dumbest, darkest timeline. And as much as I want to keep going with it, like, I ran out of things to say because I'm just that done. Everything, man. I am just done. Like, when you think the world couldn't get any shittier, see this, and like, oh, but Doug, the tariffs thing. He's already announced plans to try to like circumvent that. Like, it's just.
It's all ridiculous. It's
I just think the more crazy shit is just that people like the life thing is like it's bigger than everyone thinks. Like, hey, yeah, they're shooting their own citizens, but it's the fact that they're creating these databases where they can pull up all your info from everything, what kind of car you drive, where you're located, and they're taking it from the regular protesters to build a database. So that way, when they roll it out at the midterms, they're just gonna have ICE issues there, and it's pulling up people. There's going to be black sites because they're building these warehouses to store people, not illegals, but American citizens. Like,
I'm just wondering how long before the administration realizes that international law does exist. Because, like, they keep playing this game of, oh, it's not real. It's concepts. It's all that, which is faintly true. Because at the same time, it's similar to how we treat our law. No one's really pushed certain things to see what happens. Like, as great as our military may be, if all the other countries agree we're shit, we don't have that much. And we sent a lot of our stuff already to other countries, so they're going to use our shit against us. So, and you can't automatically go, which he would, as a nuke deterrent because other countries have it too. And if we get hit first, that's it. There's no dancing around it.
So I'm just curious. It's just like they built this whole thing on like it's like domino. So it's like, of course, it's like when Trump dies. Like it's like I'm just waiting for him to die. But it's like, how much of their plan is foolproof that if he dies they can keep going, or is it going to all fall down together?
I hope it falls.
Because right now they're pushing a lot of this shit based off people are believing in Trump, right? So Trump goes away, and then it's JD Vance. JD Vance is saying the same shit. I'm not sure these other people who have no spies now will be not willing to stand up to this fucking punk.
Oh no, I still think he's going to somewhat turncoat too. Even if he gets power, he's still worried about image. Unlike Trump, he is concerned about coming off likable. So even when he does all his ridiculous stuff, it's in the efforts to think someone's going to like him. Trump just does what he wants. Like, he would like to be liked, but he's more concerned about getting what he wants. If he feels like that means he's got to be an asshole, he'll accept being an asshole.
I mean, yeah, no. JD Vance is more concerned about the image. That makes total sense because when his wife was called out by Fuentes, he told Fuentes to eat shit, even though he's fucking Eric Kirk on the side. But you did raise up a good thing, like with Robert raised up a point that kind of just clicked with me right then and there. When it comes to like the databases Chrissy Noem's like pushing for, et cetera, because yeah, looks like with the meta lawsuit that is going on like abroad, because yeah, more and more people are using Facebook and shit like that, and they're underage, and I'm looking at this situation like, is this gonna be another Roblox thing? Yeah. I think it is, man. I honestly think there's because UK is already saying like, yeah, no, Facebook users are having not UK, someone I forget which EU nation, they're just like, yeah, no, we have a pretty big problem. We have a pretty big child predator problem with Facebook and shit, and yeah, Zuckerberg's not doing dick about it. So yeah, we're gonna be doing something about that.
Yeah, and I mean, it would make sense if they needed to, because a lot of this stuff's been in like sitting there happening for forever, and they've just been like, nah, we'll do it later, or at least acting like they'll do it later. And we're at the point that it's like, no, we're already battling just to try and get the other files out. We can wrap up some of this other shit. Like, if you don't want to fix it, we could just banish you. That's banishment's still a thing.
Which, on that note, I mean, I can understand because, like, it's not just because, like, what was it? Facebook, YouTube, fucking, I think Instagram. It's more. There's more because, like, I know there's this one lawsuit going on here on the States where this one, I forget who's suing them, who's suing YouTube, Reddit, etc. Not Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, claiming that those sites promote addiction. And I'm weirded out that it took so long for someone to sue them for that. How could you not be addicted to like YouTube? Like, yeah. How many times have you been like? Everybody goes on YouTube on the daily. That's just a thing. Same goes with Facebook. Same goes with Instagram. The only reason why I do it is company purposes. But I'm on YouTube a ton of times just to like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch this FGC tournament. Ooh, oh, watch Mojo. Sure, yeah, why not?
Yeah, there's the algorithms like once she's like, hey, I'm just watching this one thing, and then the next video's coming up, they already peaked you and they're hooked on there, and it's like literally that was like, oh hey, I was gonna watch between this commercial for my show. Next thing you looked up, it's like, what the fuck? An hour passed, 2 hours passed. Oh, I missed this. Gotta go back.
It's weird though. The algorithm does not work well for me. Like it does not work well for me at all. Cause okay, here's how the algorithm's supposed to work. You're on your YouTube homepage. Nobody goes into the subscriptions tab anymore because the YouTube homepage is supposed to promote what it is that you want to what YouTube thinks you'll want to watch. And 90% of the things that are on my home tab are just all like, what? I don't want to look. Young Don's fine and all, but I don't want to watch him. Nor do I want to watch fucking Dean Waters or Dean Withers or whatever the fuck his name is, etc. And I'm just like, okay, let me keep scrolling. And I'm scrolling down trying to find something. Like, okay, no, the home tab sucks. I'm just gonna search up what I want, and like that's what I do. And I'm just like, fuck the home tab. I can't get behind the algorithm. It sucks. It does not work well for me. Am I the only one or maybe it's just maybe is this just a me thing? Are you
Maybe you don't have enough data points into the stuff you watch and stuff on there consistently and stuff on there because like for me stuff on there like they see like all my different stuff like with Hulu all different stuff I watch different ones. They know the kind of things I'll be kind of interested into, and then occasionally I'll get like a random one on there. But then like if I like it, I push like, and next thing I know, now I'm getting like several videos of that. Like and now that's in the mix. So
Yeah, mine's a little too reactive because if I watch one video on something just because I'm curious, now the next 8 videos are compiled with various different people I've never even heard of,
yes,
all talking about the same thing.
yes, exactly. That's what's happening with me. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like this one time I watched the Willie Also game show, and then like, oh, Helldivers game show. I'm like, I don't want to watch a Helldivers game show. Oh, we also have this from I don't know, fucking some gaming channel. I'm like, what? I mean, it doesn't even look that interesting because like this. I don't want to watch this because this is not a game that I'm interested in. Let me keep going. Let me keep scrolling, and I keep scrolling, and I'm like, there's nothing here. All right, I'm going to watch some news, and I watch some news. Go back to my home tab. Oh, we saw you watch the news. Here's some Fox News. I watched AP News. I don't want to watch biased news. Get away from me. It's
news.
Ugh.
That's how it does. Is YouTube just looks at what the topic of what you had is and what the category of it is. So if you looked at news, it's just going to look for news, and then it's going to look for the subject of what news you looked at, and then just throw as much that acclimates into that because they're going to assume you're going to click it. If you watch one cooking video, you're going to get a shitload of videos in there of people that are doing cooking and people sitting there critiquing cooking. Both.
Hey, here's something for all of you to do. Go on to YouTube right now. Just type in porn. Just do that. Fuck the YouTube algorithm hard. I want all my all the listeners, all 12 of you, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, just type in porn. Just do it. Type in porn and
Get all these accounts shut down. Just all.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Because if there's one thing I can't stand, I do not like the YouTube algorithm gods at all. At all. The way the way that whole system promotes it, it's so fucking stupid. Mm.
I mean, it's better. I mean, not as bad as when you got Instagram. It's like, hey, like with one hot chick. Oh, she was an OnlyFans model. Now here's all these other fake OnlyFans models.
Then why the hell do OnlyFans go on Instagram? You have Tumblr and no, not Tumblr. Why did I say Tumblr?
Because the most successful is people who go because girls think hey, when I'm 18, I'll go OnlyFans, I'll make money. No, the most successful ones or start out ones are people who were teasing people on Instagram, waiting for them to be 18, so they got 20,000 followers. Then it's I got my OnlyFans, and they all sign up, and then you just have a base of people who want to turn off the $3.99, and so she's steadily at least getting probably $5,000 to $10,000 a month.
Yep.
And it's not as bad as other people like Ruby Rose and all those famous people who everyone they want to see and they get. And those are people, they go on there and they just put the same stuff they put on Instagram on there. Mm-hmm. And then they're making fucking millions of dollars a month.
You know what I should think? Oh man. Oh my god.
Yeah, sometimes you wish you had a vagina.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. I might just commission Shajid to basically hey, I know, look, dude, I know you say you want to do 3D animation, and I'm cool with that. So how about this? You take SWAT Commando from Capes and Cowls, just show him in a thong, just a fucking whatever, a banana hammock, teasing people hey, want to see me on my OnlyFans? Oh my god, or oh my god, or Queen Himiko. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious, that would be funny as hell. It could also be I would like to see that metric too, just to see, fuck it, whatever. Okay, I'm done entertaining this ridiculous thing. I'm not gonna, for the record, no people, I'm not gonna do that. I have more self-respect than that, kind of. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least that kind of brought my mood up a little bit, considering this entire week. Ugh. With that being said, we are coming close to time. Thanks everybody for listening to Demo Crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can listen to us on Amazon Music, YouTube, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on. Boop. Okay.